Imagine if you could leave your old life for 6 months. You would get away from all the noise and focus only on yourself. You would not be on social media. Have toxic relationships. Have a soul-sucking job. You would be able to focus on your dreams and be completely committed to changing yourself. Transformation. I dare you to disconnect from social media and the outside world for 6 months. Face the discomfort and see what you can achieve. Are you ready to take this challenge? It sounds crazy. Here's the truth, the life you're living now is a cage. It's time to break free for 6 months. I challenge you to leave the superficial world of social media. Stop seeking validation from others. Ditch the 9 to 5. You need to break free from the things that are holding you back from being the best you can be. 6 months. You need to do the following. Leave the superficial world of social media. Quit seeking validation from others. Ditch the 9 to 5 job. Embrace solitude. Master new skills. Undergo a physical and mental metamorphosis. This isn't about running away, it's about running towards the most authentic, powerful version of yourself. I did it myself. 6 months ago. I decided enough was enough. I quit my job. Deleted all my social media accounts. Told my friends and family I was taking a break. The first few weeks were the hardest. I felt isolated. Uncertain. Tempted to revert to old habits, but as time went on, I began to discover a version of myself I never knew existed. That I started a passion project I had always put off. I got into the best shape of my life. I found clarity and purpose I had been desperately seeking. This journey isn't for the faint of heart. Embrace solitude. Master new skills. Go through a physical and mental metamorphosis. This isn't about running away, it's about running towards the most authentic, powerful version of yourself. I did it myself. 6 months ago. I decided enough was enough. I quit my job. Deleted all my social media accounts. Told my friends and family I was taking a break. Hearted, it's for those who are tired of living someone else's dream and ready to reclaim their lives. Are you brave enough to disappear and discover who you truly are? Let's dive into the most controversial, transformative 6 months of your life. 1. Cut off social media completely. Social media is a cesspool of social media is designed to make you feel like you're not good enough. It makes you anxious and makes you compare your life to other people's lives. It's addicting. It's time to get rid of it. Imagine a world where you don't waste hours looking at other people's perfect lives and where your worth isn't measured by how many likes you get. Tackle challenges head on. Embrace solitude. Master new skills. Undergo a physical and mental transformation. This isn't about escaping, it's about embracing your most authentic, powerful self. I did it myself. 6 months ago. I decided enough was enough. I quit my job. Deleted all my social media accounts. Told my friends and family I was taking a break. Comments and where your thoughts are your own. Cutting off social media isn't just a detox, it's a revolution. It's reclaiming your mind from the clutches of algorithms that profit off your insecurities. It's about living a life unfiltered, raw, real. 6 months ago. I took the plunge and deleted all my social media accounts. At first. It felt like I was amputating a part of myself that I had been so used to, the constant buzz of notifications. The dopamine hits from likes. The validation from comments, but then a strange thing happened. I started living my own life instead of watching others live theirs. I realized how much of myself I felt like I was tied to the digital approval of people I barely knew. I didn't want that. I found confidence in my own journey. I read more books. Spent more quality time with loved ones. Actually experienced moments instead of just capturing them for a virtual audience. That I became more present. More focused. Happier. At first, the silence was deafening. In that quiet, I found clarity. My creativity increased as I no longer felt the need to follow trends or popular opinions. I rediscovered passions I had forgotten. Passions that had been buried under social media expectations. Most people waste countless hours scrolling, comparing, getting nothing done. Imagine what you could achieve if you used that time for real-world skills and social media addiction is a silent epidemic. It robs you of your time, mental health, genuine connections. By cutting it off, you're not just reclaiming hours in your day, you're reclaiming your life. Breaking free from social media's grip isn't easy. It's one of the most liberating things you can do. Your mind deserves better than to be. The world of social media is full of people trying to get likes and shares. Your life should be lived in real life, not just posted online. Are you ready to disconnect and see how far you can go without being tied to your phone? Trust me. The world looks brighter when you see it with your own eyes, not on a screen. Third, change your environment completely. Your environment affects your behavior. To truly change your life, you have to be willing to face new challenges, learn new skills, make significant changes to your physical and mental state. This isn't about escaping your life, it's about embracing new opportunities to become the best version of yourself. I've been through this myself. Just 6 months ago, I decided it was time for a change. I quit my job, deleted all my social media accounts, told my friends and family I was taking a break. More than you think. Living in the same place, surrounded by the same people, following the same routines can keep you stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. If you want to transform your life, you need to make big changes to your surroundings. Staying in your comfort zone can lead to stagnation. True growth requires radical change. Imagine moving away from everything you know. I left my comfort zone and moved to a new place. That it's not just about changing your surroundings, it's a major change in how you think. When you move, you have to adapt, grow, change who you are. It's about breaking free from the things that make you feel stuck in your old life. It's a way of saying no to the things you're used to. A big change into the unknown. 3 years ago, I was stuck in a city that felt like a big change into the unknown. 3 years ago, I was stuck in a city where I felt trapped in a never-ending cycle of boredom. The same streets, the same people, the same daily life. I was suffocating under the weight of familiarity. I made a big decision. I moved to a new country where I didn't know anyone. The first few weeks were a whirlwind of culture shock, language barriers, homesickness. As the initial discomfort faded, I began to thrive. In this new environment, I was forced to step out of my comfort zone. Every day, I had to learn a new language, navigate a different culture, build a new social network from scratch. This experience taught me resilience, adaptability, the value of human connection. I discovered passions I never knew I had, explored new career opportunities, developed a newfound appreciation for life's complexities. The transformation was profound. I became more confident, resourceful, open. I had to learn a new language every day, adapt to a new culture, build a new social network from scratch. This experience taught me resilience, adaptability, the value of human connection. I discovered passions I never knew I had, explored new career opportunities, developed a newfound appreciation for life's complexities. The transformation was profound. I became more confident, resourceful, Open-minded, the challenges I faced in my new environment pushed me to grow in ways I never thought possible. My perspective on life broadened. I learned to embrace uncertainty and change as essential parts of personal growth. Many people feel stuck in a rut, trapped by their surroundings, the daily grind, familiar faces. Repetitive routines can stifle creativity and personal development. Changing your environment, it can be the spark that sets off a huge change. It makes you adapt. Think differently. Reinvent yourself. We are the ones who build our own lives. Sometimes the most powerful changes come from shaking the foundations we've built. Our environments shape us more than we realize. By changing them, we unlock new parts of ourselves. It's about more than just moving from one place to another. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth. By stepping out of the familiar, we confront our fears, challenge our limits, discover our true potential. Change your environment and you change your life. Embrace the unknown. You'll find that the path to your most authentic self lies just beyond the borders of your comfort zone. Start by evaluating your current environment. Are you surrounded by negativity? Are your surroundings holding you back? If so, consider making a change. This doesn't necessarily mean moving to a new country. It could be as simple as changing your living space, finding a new job, seeking out new social circles, moving to a new city or country. However, can be particularly powerful. It offers a fresh start. It's about breaking free from the chains of your past and embracing new cultures, ideas, experiences. The challenges you face will make you stronger. The new experiences will inspire you. Imagine what you could do if you left the environment that's been holding you back. New places bring new opportunities, relationships and new outlooks. So, are you ready to break free from the familiarity of your life and start a journey of transformation? The world is vast. There's so much more to explore and learn. Embrace the change and watch yourself grow in ways you never imagined possible. Read a book a week. No excuses. Don't watch Netflix. Scroll through TikTok. Binge wasting time on YouTube is a huge waste when you could be reading books that could change your life. Your brain atrophies from watching endless junk content. It's time to reclaim it with the power of books. A year ago, I decided to read a book a week. At first, it felt overwhelming. The sheer number of pages seemed daunting. It's a journey of self-discovery. It's not easy, but as I kept going, something amazing happened. I started exploring worlds and ideas that went way beyond what I usually read. I read all kinds of books, from philosophy and psychology to biographies and science fiction. Each book was like a journey, a conversation with the smartest people in history. And today I saw big changes in how I thought about things, my problems, my self-solving abilities, and even my conversations. I became more articulate, more insightful, more creative. My worldview expanded. I felt more equipped to tackle the challenges of life with a will. It can cause big changes. It makes you adapt. Think differently. Reinvent yourself. We control our own lives. Sometimes the most powerful changes come from changing the foundations we've built. Our environments shape us more than we realize. By changing them, we unlock new parts of ourselves. It's about more than just moving to a new place. It's a journey of self-rounded perspective. Most people complain about not having enough time. They spend hours each day on mindless entertainment. The average person watches several hours of TV or spends time on social media every day. By simply reallocating some of this time to reading, you can finish a book a week. It's not about having time. It's about making time and prioritizing your intellectual growth. Start by setting a realistic reading goal. Choose books that genuinely interest you. Mix it can cause big changes. It makes you adapt. Think differently. Reinvent yourself. We are the ones who create our own lives. Sometimes the most powerful changes come from changing the foundations we've built. Our environments shape us more than we realize. By changing them, we unlock new dimensions of ourselves. It's about more than just physically moving. It's a journey of self-discovery. Use every spare moment. Read during your commute. In waiting rooms. Before bed. Audiobooks can be a great way to read while on the go. Reading is more than a hobby. It's a lifeline to the vast expanse of human knowledge and creativity. In a world bombarded with superficial content, books offer a sanctuary for deep thought and reflection. They challenge our minds, inspire our hearts, awaken our souls. By committing to reading a book a week, you are making a powerful statement. You choose depth over shallowness, knowledge over ignorance, growth over stagnation. Embrace this challenge and watch your world transform with each page you turn. Pursue financial independence aggressively. The traditional financial system is designed to keep you indebted and dependent, ensuring you remain a compliant worker. Debt is a form of it's a trap that keeps you from reaching your full potential. The idea that you need to work for decades just to enjoy a few golden years of retirement is a lie. It's time to break free and take control of your life. Don't let anyone hold you back from achieving your dreams. Imagine waking up every day with no debt and enough money to live comfortably. Financial independence is possible. Financial independence is when you don't have to worry about money. It's about being free. It's about not being tied to money. While other people are tied to money and debt, you can be free. A few years ago, I was like many others. I had a lot of debt. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I felt trapped. I had student loans, credit card debt, a car payment that was very stressful. The idea of being free of debt seemed far away. I decided to do something about it. I made a plan to be free of debt. I started by cutting all unnecessary spending. Expenses. I sold my car and started using public transportation and biking. This saved me money and improved my health. I moved to a smaller, cheaper apartment and adopted a minimalist lifestyle. I also took on part-time jobs to earn more money. I worked nights and weekends to pay off my debt faster. Every extra dollar went toward paying off debt. I created a strict budget and tracked every penny. It was tough. I had to make sacrifices. It felt great to be making progress. Once my debt was gone, I focused on building an emergency fund and then started investing. I maxed out my retirement accounts and invested in index funds and even looked into real estate. The change was amazing. With no debt and a growing investment portfolio, I felt a new kind of freedom and security. I no longer worried about unexpected expenses or losing my job. I had the freedom to work on projects that truly interested me and aligned with my passions. The peace of mind and control over my life were worth every sacrifice I made. Many people live with financial anxiety, constantly worried about bills, debt. Unexpected expenses can be scary. The fear of losing a job or having a financial emergency can be paralyzing. Pursuing financial independence can reduce this stress and make you feel more secure and free. It's about making your money work for you and gaining control over your future. Start by assessing your current financial situation. Track your spending. Create a budget. Identify areas where you can cut costs. Educate yourself about personal finance and investing. Pay off high-interest debt first. Pay off your interest-bearing debt. Then, set up an emergency fund. Once you're debt-free, start investing as much as you can. Focus on creating multiple sources of income through investments. Side hustles. Passive income sources. The pursuit of financial independence is more than just a strategy for economic freedom. It's an act of self-empowerment, means taking back control of your life from a system that profits from your feelings of uncertainty. It means building a future where your decisions are based on your interests and beliefs, not on your financial needs. Having financial independence gives you security and the ultimate freedom, the freedom to live your life according to your own terms. So, challenge the status quo. Break free from the chains of debt and take control of your financial destiny. The journey requires discipline, sacrifice, perseverance. The rewards are immeasurable. Imagine a life where you are the master of your fate, free to pursue your dreams without the constant shadow of financial worry. The path to this life starts now. Develop a new skill in depth. The education system has failed you. It's designed to produce obedient workers, not creative thinkers. You're stuck in a cycle where your skills don't improve and your potential remains untapped. To truly excel and break free from mediocrity, you must take matters into your own hands. Commit to developing a new skill in depth. Ignoring the outdated society has imposed norms on you. Imagine mastering a new skill that can change your life. This skill will open doors to new opportunities and set you apart in a world where mediocrity is the norm. Developing a new skill isn't just a hobby. It's a strategic rebellion against stagnation. It's about pushing your boundaries, unlocking hidden talents, redefining what you're capable of. While others are happy with their comfortable routines, you will be investing in your personal growth and future success. 2 years ago, I decided to learn programming from the beginning. I had no background in technology. The idea of writing code seemed as foreign as learning a new language. I was determined to improve my career. I enrolled in an intensive online boot camp, dedicating hours each day to studying and practicing. The first few weeks were brutal. I felt overwhelmed, lost, doubted whether I could ever. I understood the ideas. I kept trying. I separated difficult subjects into smaller parts and asked for help from online groups and experts. As I started to understand the basics, a new world of possibilities opened up. I made small projects, each one more challenging than the last. I became more confident and skilled. After 6 months of intensive learning, I was skilled enough to create my own applications and help with open source projects. This new skill not only improved my career, also made me feel like I had accomplished something and like I was capable of doing more. Sufficiency. I started a new job in technology. It paid more, allowed me more flexibility, was more fulfilling. Learning the new skills made me more resilient, better at problem solving, showed me the importance of continuous growth. Many people feel stuck in their careers or personal lives because they stop learning and growing. They are comfortable with their routine and afraid of failure. They don't explore new skills. However, dedicating time to developing a new skill can be a game changer. It opens up new career opportunities, improves your personal development, increases your value in the marketplace. Start by identifying a skill that excites you and aligns with your long-term goals, short-term goals. You could learn a new language, master a musical instrument, acquire digital marketing skills, dive into data analysis. The key is to fully immerse yourself. Set clear, achievable goals. Create a structured plan. Dedicate specific hours each day to practice and study. Leverage online resources. Join communities. Find mentors who can guide you. Developing a new skill intensively is a profound act of self. It's a commitment to your future. A declaration of your potential. A refusal to settle for mediocrity in a rapidly changing world. Continuous learning and adaptability are crucial. By mastering a new skill, you enhance your capabilities. Expand your horizons. Boost your confidence. Position yourself for greater success. Imagine the empowerment that comes from turning a weakness into a strength. From transforming uncertainty into expertise. Every hour you invest in learning is a step towards a more fulfilling and accomplished life. The journey of mastering a new skill is not just about the end result. The growth, resilience, discipline you develop along the way. So challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone and dive deep into learning something new. Embrace the discomfort of being a beginner. Celebrate small victories. Stay committed to investing in yourself is about seeing your future potential and not settling for anything less than great. In a world that's always changing, it's important to keep learning and adapting. When you learn a new skill, you become better at what you do and you open up new opportunities. It makes you feel more confident and ready to achieve great things. Imagine how great it would be to turn a weakness into a strength and grow as a person. The things you learn will be the tools that help you build your future. Open new doors. Show you what's possible. The time to start is now. Get involved and see what great things you can do. Get rid of 6 kinds of people who don't support you. The people you spend time with can make you feel great or make you feel bad. If you spend time with people who are not supportive, it's like drinking poison a little bit at a time. It will eventually hurt you. Invest in yourself. It's about having a clear vision for your future. Believing in your potential. Refusing to settle for anything less than great. In a world that's always changing, it's important to keep learning and adapting. When you learn a new skill, you not only get better at what you do, you also broaden your horizons. Boost your confidence. Set yourself up for even more success. Think about how great it would feel to turn something that's holding you back into something that can help you reach your full potential. If there are people in your life who are always negative, it's time to rethink your friendships. Even if they seem close. If they're not adding to your life, it might be time to cut them out. Imagine having a life where you're not weighed down by all the negativity, drama, manipulative behavior that some people bring. It's not just about having a positive environment. It's about taking back control of your mental and emotional well-being. Cutting ties with toxic people isn't an act of cruelty, it's an act of self-respect. While others might cling to destructive relationships out of fear or guilt, you will be making a bold stand for your happiness and personal growth. A few years ago, I was entangled in a web of toxic relationships, friends who constantly criticized and belittled me, family members who manipulated and controlled me, colleagues who undermined my efforts at every turn. I was emotionally exhausted and felt like I was suffocating under the weight of their negativity. Investing in yourself is about seeing your future potential and not settling for anything less than great. In a world that keeps changing all the time, it's important to keep learning and adapting. When you learn something new, you become better at what you do and you also open up new opportunities for yourself. It makes you feel more confident and ready for bigger and better things. Think about how great it would feel to turn something bad into something good. One day, after a really tiring experience, I decided I'd had enough. I sat down and made a list of the people in my life who were not good for me. It was hard to see how many there were on the list. It was even harder to think about cutting ties with them. I knew it was necessary for my mental health and personal growth. I started with the easiest ones, distant friends and people I met at work. I gradually distanced myself from them and stopped having unnecessary conversations with them. I focused on building relationships with more positive and supportive people. Then came the harder ones, close friends and family members. I had honest, albeit difficult, conversations with them about how their behavior affected me and why I needed to distance myself. Some understood and changed. Others did not. I had to let them go. The immediate aftermath was tough. There were feelings of guilt, loneliness, doubt. As time passed, I began to feel lighter, more at peace, more in control of my life. The absence of constant negativity allowed me to focus on my goals, and while I found that being around people who really supported and uplifted me made me much happier and more productive. Many people stay in toxic relationships because they're afraid of being lonely, feel obligated, think they can change others. But these relationships can have really bad consequences for your mental and emotional health. They can stop you from growing as a person and destroy yourself. It can make you feel stressed and unhappy. To start. First, identify the toxic people in your life. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions with them. Do you feel drained, anxious, unhappy? Are these people consistently negative, manipulative, unsupportive? Once you have a clear picture, it's time to take action. For acquaintances and colleagues, gradually reduce contact and set clear boundaries. For closer relationships, have honest conversations about how their behavior affects you. Be prepared for resistance. Remember that your well-being is important. It's important to prioritize your own well-being. If you're struggling, reach out to friends, a therapist, a support group. These people can help you deal with difficult situations. It's also important to be kind to yourself. Love and empowerment. It's about recognizing your worth and refusing to let anyone make you feel less than. Toxic relationships can stop you from achieving your dreams, ambitions, mental peace. By removing these negative influences, you create space for positivity, growth, genuine connections. Imagine living in an environment where you are supported, valued, respected, where your relationships nurture your soul and inspire you to be your best self. It's time to take control of your life and step into the light of a healthier, happier you. This change is hard. It's necessary. Let go of people who don't make you happy. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your successes, support you through your struggles, encourage your dreams. Don't let toxicity destroy your life. Take control. Be your best self. Step into a healthier, happier life. As you start this journey of self-transformation over the next 6 months, remember that true change comes from bold decisions and unwavering commitment. Each of the lessons discussed: becoming financially independent, intensively developing new skills, cutting ties with toxic people. More are not just suggestions but powerful catalysts for a profound metamorphosis. Change is inherently uncomfortable. It's easy to stay in the same place. To really grow, you have to be willing to face challenges. If you feel uncomfortable, it's a sign that you're pushing yourself. Don't let it stop you. Every choice you make should reflect who you are. Worth. By focusing on financial independence, you're showing that you value your future stability and freedom. By learning new skills, you're investing in your personal and professional growth. By ending relationships with toxic people, you're choosing your mental and emotional well-being. These are all ways of taking care of yourself. Respect and love. Remember, the path to transformation is a long-term commitment. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, frustration. But remember why you started. Stay committed to your goals. The sacrifices you make now will pay off tenfold in the future. Each small step forward is progress. Each challenge overcome is a testament to your resilience. You don't have to go through this journey alone. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who can support you. Love and empowerment mean recognizing your worth and not letting anyone make you feel less than. Toxic relationships can stop you from achieving your dreams. Ambitions. Mental peace. By getting rid of these negative influences, you can create space for positivity. Growth. Real connections. Imagine living in an environment where you are supported, valued, respected. Imagine that your relationships nurture your soul and inspire you to be your best self. Find communities, mentors, guidance when needed. Positive relationships can encourage, hold you accountable, give you valuable insights as you navigate your path. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements along the way, no matter how small they may seem. Each milestone is a victory and a step closer to your ultimate transformation. Celebrating these moments keeps you motivated and reminds you of your progress. Regularly. Take time to reflect on your journey. Assess what's working, what's not, where you can improve. Be flexible and willing to adjust your strategies. Personal growth is an evolving process. Being adaptable is key to sustained success. The journey you're embarking on is not just about achieving specific goals. It's about evolving into the best version of yourself. It's about breaking free from the chains of mediocrity and stepping into a life of purpose. Passion. Fulfillment. You have the power to change your life. The next 6 months are your chance to use that power. Imagine looking back 6 months from now and seeing how far you've come. You will be financially secure. You will be skilled and knowledgeable. You will be surrounded by positivity and thrive in an environment that helps you grow. This vision can become your reality if you take the bold steps required. So, here's to the next 6 months of never-ending pursuit of greatness. Embrace the journey with courage, discipline, and unwavering belief in your potential. The road ahead is challenging. You will find it rewarding. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. Go forth. Transform. Live the life you've always dreamed of. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Begin now. Take the first step towards your transformation today. Set your goals. Make your plan. Commit to the journey. You have the power to change your life in 6 months. It starts with a single decisive action. Are you ready to disappear for 6 months and re-emerge a new person? Get ready for a journey that will make you stronger, wiser, more fulfilled than ever before.